Hi mums, are you engaged in what I lovingly call the back to work battle? So you've had your kids and you love being at home with them and raising them, but actually you want something more. Maybe you're ready to go back to work, full stop. So I was in the same boat. I had my kids and I loved being around at home for them, but I missed adult company. I missed having something for me. I knew there was something else that I wanted to do. But I just didn't know how to make it work around my family and around my kids. So I did the typical thing and I looked at the options of going back to work full time, which would mean a commute, time away from my kids, never really being around for them, having to work for a boss again, being told that I could only have 4 or 5 weeks holiday, which then means paying for childcare in the holidays, holiday camps that they don't really want to go to. And none of that worked for me. So then I looked at the part-time options and just discovered that really that was kind of working in a shop or doing something that wasn't meaningful to me and actually didn't pay very well at all, and still being restricted to the 5 weeks holiday, which is a big issue for me because I love to travel and do fun stuff. So the biggest thing about those part-time jobs is that, if I'm honest, I really felt that they were a bit beneath my pay grade and beneath my brain power. I mean, I just looked at it and thought, why did I bother going to university, getting a degree, if this is what I'm going to end up doing? So I kind of came to the conclusion that I needed my own business. I needed to work for myself, be my own boss. I figured I was smart enough to do that. I was still motivated. I loved to learn. I was happy to invest. But then I looked at the reality of doing that, of buying into premises and paying for, a bricks and mortar business, and I realised that doing some research on it, that the time it would take me would mean more time away from my family, and it would probably be worse than a full-time job. So I got really frustrated and I was quite miserable for a while, and that really affected my relationship with my husband. I became quite resentful towards him because he had this great big career going on that I'd facilitated by staying home with the kids, so that affected our relationship. And I really wasn't happy. I had this sense that there was a hole in me that wasn't being filled, and no matter no matter how many coffee mornings or playing tennis or going to the gym or exercise classes or pairs of shoes that I bought, none of that is going to fill the hole that was within me, because I felt I had a purpose here. I was here to do something and I had to figure out how to do it, because I actually had an idea for products of my own. I actually had an idea for a book that I wanted to write, and I didn't know how to do it. And then I found this video series online, and that's why I'm telling you this story, because I hope it might help you as well if you're in the same boat where you're in that back to work battle of, how do I make this work? How do I get a job that fits around my lifestyle, build a business that fits around me instead of me having to fit around the business or the work that I do. So I found this video series by a guy called Stuart Ross, who helps people set up and run online businesses. And initially I thought, oh crap, I can see that the way to work is online. I get that that gives us total freedom and flexibility. I know from researching that within the next 20 years, 50% of jobs in the US are going to be gone to automation, which means that in the UK it will be the same thing as well. And that's a reality that we have to face. So it makes sense to get online, learn those skills, learn how social media works and how to run a business online. But I was a technophobe, so that really scared me. But I thought, what the hell? And I did the video series anyway, and it really opened my eyes to how it's possible to work online and how anyone can set up and run an online business with the right system, with the right training. That's what I want to talk to you about, because this video series that I used, which you can also access exactly the same, if you click on the link below, you'll get and enter your email, you'll get the free video series that I used that got me started. And it really tells you about a system where you can get an online education to set up and run, that teaches you to set up and run your own online business, whether that is an affiliate marketing business, whether it's an existing business that you have offline that you want to take online, whether it's products that you want to begin a business online with. I mean, the options are endless. Whether you want to sell through Amazon, it is absolutely incredible. I'd never seen anything like it, and I dived in, and yes, it was a bit overwhelming at first, but there was lots of hand-holding, 24/7 support, an amazing community full of like-minded, fun people who I instantly connected with and have hooked up with at the live events, and it has just been so much fun and a great journey. And so I just want to say, if you're in that back to work battle phase, take off the armour. There is a better way to work. It's online, and if you check out the video series, this might be just the thing for you. So where am I 15 months later? I'm running 2 online businesses that I love. I get up in the morning and think, yes, I get to work on something that I love and it's mine, it's for me, and it helps people. I'm so much happier. My relationships are so much better. My husband's happier because I'm happier. And you know what? I kind of feel like the battle is over and woo, it's party time. Now, I don't want to tell you there's no work involved. Of course there's work involved, but if you love to learn, if you're motivated, if you want to work, if you want to invest in yourself and you're prepared to put some effort in, then really this could be amazing. It has been for me. So click the link, check out the video series. If you've watched this far, don't you deserve that? You know, don't you deserve to find out what you could do, what your potential is? Don't you deserve to kind of have a business that you love, a job that you love? I think so, and that's why I did it, and I hope you check it out. Thank you so much for watching and have an amazing day.